What a way to start day 4 of Euro 2016 here on BBC Radio 5 Live. The European champions are in town. We're in Toulouse. We have grey skies above. The persistent rain has eventually stopped, but the stadium here, which is wide open, and the seats, it's one big bowl and sort of very gently raked from the bottom to the top, is an absolute riot of colour and noise. Robbie Savage and I away to our left-hand side. We have the Spanish fans in glorious bright red and yellow, all of them holding their flags and scarves high above their heads during the national anthem, and then the red, white and blue of the Czech Republic, plenty of their fans inside our hotel this morning. I came down for breakfast at about 9:05, and a couple of them already on the lagers. About 33,000 inside the stadium, slightly reminiscent of Salvador actually in Brazil at the World Cup a couple of years ago. Big open spaces between the tops of the stands and the roof, so you can actually see a little bit of Toulouse beyond. Big high apartment blocks behind the Czech fans away to our right hand side, and the airport's not too far away either. A couple of jumbo jets have come roaring overhead. Spain against the Czech Republic. Just don't know what to expect from Spain, Robbie. Obviously so disappointing at the last World Cup, but here's an early stat to hit you with. Their last defeat in the Euros was in 2004 against Portugal in a group game.
Yeah, they've done won it the last two occasions, but I don't think it's the strongest Spanish team. I agree with Guillaume Balaguer. Croatia in this group looks so good. It's important Spain try and get up to a win today against a huge Czech Republic side. Just seeing them line up. The Czech Republic players are big, strong, physical against a smaller Spanish side, so set pieces could be important.
By the way, just for Robbie today as well, I think he's already posted it on social media, so have a look at @5 Live Sports on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. There's a Welsh flag there, Robbie. We are here, Tredegar, with the Welsh flag.
Well, Wales play Russia here in their final group game. Point. So, they're here very early.
They are indeed, and we're just about to get underway. 3 commentaries coming away on BBC Radio 5 Live. Former Wales international Robbie Savage with us for this one. This is Spain against the Czech Republic. Croatia topped the group after their win against Turkey yesterday, and David De Gea, in bright yellow with the Spanish fans behind him, jumps up and down in his 6-yard box and starts the first group game for Spain, the first time in 8 major tournaments that Iker Casillas has not started the first game. He's had another fabulous season for Manchester United. We got some close-up shots of him actually in the tunnel before the game. I have to say, Robbie, he looked very relaxed. He was chatting to Ramos, he was laughing, he was joking. We're underway.
Yeah, right decision, David De Gea. Not in question for me. Casillas passed his best. David De Gea, the best goalkeeper in the Premier League, has to start. It's the right call.
Just kicked off, and Spain, very strangely, have gone for the big hoof downfield. Gerard Piqué went long, up towards Alvaro Morata. It's gone through for a goal kick. De Gea in goal. Back 4 very familiar, big names, big reputations. Juan Fran, Gerard Piqué, Sergio Ramos winning his 132nd cap, and Jordi Alba of Barcelona, Busquets, Fabregas, Iniesta, David Silva winning his 100th cap, Nolito and Alvaro Morata, the number 7. Playing through the middle up front, as Guillaume Balaguer was saying. The 5 midfielders behind him will interchange frequently. Spain, bright red shirts, blue shorts with golden stripes down the side and black socks, and they're attacking initially down the left. Nolito has won them a throw. The Czech Republic have been conceding goals for fun recently. 1 clean sheet in 22 games under their manager Pavel Vrba. Couldn't even manage clean sheets against Kazakhstan in the group stages. They are going to be severely tested. I'll give you their team in a second. 1 minute in, it is Spain 0, Czech Republic 0.
Yeah, Nolito's playing very high up the park. He's playing almost level with Morata on that left-hand side, and as is David Silva on the right-hand side. So, so early on, they are playing high, Silva and Nolito, almost parallel with Morata.
Busquets. Pacey ball up towards David Silva. First touch almost let him down. Sticks a left leg out and manages to win the ball back. Busquets has given it away. Thomas Rosicky, poor control from him. He's lost it in the centre circle. And Spain have it back with Piqué. Iniesta's first touch of the afternoon. Player of the tournament 4 years ago when Spain won the title. Offside flag is up against Nolito on the far left-hand side. Let's give you the Czech Republic team. Petr Cech in goal. Could be busy. 122nd cap for him. Pavel Kadejabek at right back. Most interesting thing I learned about him, chatting to a Czech journalist in the press centre, his name literally translates as Savoy cabbage. So there's a line for you. David Limberski at left back, Thomas Sivok and Roman Hubnik are their centre backs because Marek Suki is suspended for this game. Rosicki's on the ball for them on the right, feeds a little pass down the right towards Gabri Selassie, and he's won the Czech Republic a corner. Vladimir Derrida of Hertha Berlin and Jaroslav Plášil will protect that back four. Gabri Selassie, Rosicki, Ladislav Krejci wide left, and Thomas Netsid of Bursaspor plays up front. Corner for Czech Republic, just under 3 minutes played. Could be an early test for David De Gea, who lets this go over his head. It's floated to the far post and the Czechs win another corner. Yeah, the huge side Czech Republic. Looking at Netsid there, they're looking to hit him early, from back to front and try and get knockdowns, but from this corner, they're going for the back post. Got some big men in there. Thomas Sivok used to play for Besiktas, where fans nicknamed him Golden Head, apparently. So good was he in the air. So he'll be a threat from the corner. Krejci will take it from the left-hand side with his left foot into the near post. Poor delivery, headed straight back to him. Czechs all in white, playing from right to left in this first half. Rosicki plays a little ball to the left back, Limberski. Rosicki stays wide on the left, traps the ball underneath his studs, closed down by Nolito. Rosicki pokes it down the line again to Limberski, looking from the run from Krejci. Fabregas clears into the shins of Krejci, and Spain get a throw in their right back position. Robbie Savage. Yeah, I don't understand that. They had 3 opportunities to put the ball into the box, decided to try and work it into the area, come to nothing. Plášil intercepts the clearance from Juan Fran. Piqué's challenge on the edge of the area. He's fouled Netsid, and the Czech Republic have an early free kick in a dangerous position. Positive start from Czech Republic. Big Netsid there getting the ball to his feet. And it was Piqué who come through the back of him. Dangerous area just on the corner of the 18-yard box. Will it be Rosicki's right foot whipping it on goal and get runners across David De Gea? Or will it be the shot for goal? It's almost on the corner of the penalty area. And there is a conference, a Czech Republic conference around the ball. Thomas Rosicki is one of the players there, Derrida of Hertha Berlin, and they also have the left foot of Krejci. So they certainly have options. Polish referee has marched the Spanish wall 10 yards back. 3 Czech players on the end of that wall, and David De Gea has his men where he wants them. Then he waits nervously, and here it is, whipped low into the wall. The ball bounces straight back to Derrida, headed away by Piqué. The wind's just getting up around the stadium here. Now the ball is floated away to the right hand side. There was a handball there against the Czech Republic. It was Sivok who wasn't concentrating, and Spain get themselves the free kick. That's a decent start from the Czech Republic. Decent start, but I'm sure the coach will be so disappointed. 2 great opportunities to put great balls into the box, some fantastic areas. 1 corner hit the first man, and they're straight into the wall. So need to do better from set pieces. Says Fabregas. Different coloured boots. Bright yellow on the right foot, bright red on the left foot. Ball down the left-hand side. Is chased to the goal line, but Gabri Selassie has it covered, and the ball's gone behind for a goal kick. Must mention as well, Robbie, Borek Dočkal, who was a key man for the Czech Republic in qualifying, top scorer, has an ankle injury, not able to play today, missing one of their first choice centre-backs as well, so they're up against it. Yeah, 24 caps, 6 goals, forms a good partnership usually with Kadezabek down that right-hand
Savoy
side.
cabbage down the right. Czechs,
so they'll miss him today.
Czech's clearance flipped on by Gabri Selassie, nodded down here towards Netsid. Netsid's ball back towards Derrida, and Piqué's there and clears for Spain. Chested down by Morata. Silva's first time ball over the top. Nolito will chase. 2 Czech defenders are with him. Sivok gets there first, and with his right foot he slips and he slices the ball into the stands.
One thing looking at the Spanish side, not much pace at all in it. If you're looking at Fabregas, Iniesta, Silva, not much pace in the final third. Alba's got pace. He'll try and get forward down that left-hand side. They'll keep the ball. They had 92% pass completion in the qualifying campaign, so they will keep it. They'll use it well, but not much pace about the side.
Yeah, how quickly will it happen? That's the question. Juan Fran in space on the right, just outside the penalty area, looks for the cross, dummies it. Rolls the ball back to Morata, who's drifted wide here, to Fabregas. Nolito is the Spanish striker in the penalty area at the moment. Here's Juan Fran again, cross into the near post. Hubnik is there, volleys it away with his left foot, easy to spot. Bald head, big bushy beard, big ugly centre-back, I wouldn't say it to his face, and the ball is out for a Czech Republic throw on the left-hand side. 7 minutes played, BBC Radio 5 Live.
Didn't realise I was commentating with Brad Pitt.
You're not. Morata, 25 yards out. Short pass to David Silva, caresses that ball so delicately to Iniesta, to Nolito. Nolito inside the penalty area on his right foot, pokes another pass. Morata's offside, brilliant save by Petr Cech anyway, who didn't know.
Yeah, it was a fantastic save, impulsive from Petr Cech. You know, Morata, just hovering around the penalty spot. It's a good call from the linesman, he's offside, but instinctive save from Petr Cech.
He's all in purple. Czech fans behind him will now take the free kick for the offside. 8 minutes played. 2 more commentaries to come, only in the early stages of this one on 5 Live this afternoon. Republic of Ireland, Sweden in Saint-Denis. Alan Green and Chris Waddle with that one. Kick-off 5 o'clock UK time. And tonight's game looks an absolute belter. Belgium against Italy, also in the Republic of Ireland's group. John Murray and Jermaine Genus with that. Spain on the ball again. Lots of possession. Surprise, surprise. Here's Fabregas. 10 yards inside the Czech half. Fires the pass to Silva. Neither Silva or Fabregas, as Robbie was saying this season, hit the heights for their clubs. Then they do it for their country. Ramos is allowed to bring the ball forward. Czech Republic sitting deep. Nolito with a touch to try and get away from the defenders, giving it away. And Gabri Selassie, who quite often plays right back, actually pushed further forward today because of the injury to Dochkal. Is up on that right hand side, couldn't keep the ball in play, and Spain have it back in the centre circle.
Sitting very deep the Czech Republic, didn't keep a clean sheet in qualifying. The only team actually in qualifying campaign not to keep a clean sheet.
Assistant referee taken out by Morata. He went sliding for the ball and he's absolutely cleaned him out. But no rolling around from the assistant, he's up.
He got straight back up the
good man.
Assistant there.
Fans always love that. Absolutely love that.
You just feel though, if Spain get a goal early, Czech Republic will have to come out then try and get an equaliser, and that'll create more space for the Spanish. So they'll sit deep, they'll try and frustrate Spain. Pattern set for the game, Spain having all the possession.
Here's Plagil on the left hand side. The ball is chipped up the line by Krejci and goes out of play. Let's give him a name check. Our assistant referee, who just picked himself up from the challenge from Morata, Pavel Sokolnitsky. Well done, sir. And he's busy concentrating and looking down the line of that Czech Republic defence. 10 minutes played in the Stadium de Toulouse. Ramos plays it out wide to Nolito on the left hand side. Iniesta, little pocket of space for him. Back out to Nolito. Fabregas just jogs dangerously forward to the edge of the penalty area. Slightly loose pass. Piqué can't keep that in, and so the Czechs now have a throw on the left hand side on the halfway line, and they're stealing some yards here. Is Krejci, red number 19 on his back.
I think it's only fair you give the other assistant referee a mention.
That's too difficult. I'm very glad it was Mr. Sokolnitsky. Our referee today, by the way, is Simon Marciniak, and that's the last time I'm saying that as well. He's the ref from now on in. 11 minutes played. Spain 0, Czech Republic 0. Right-footed ball towards the edge of the Spain area, nodded down by Netzi. Rosický's pushed over, surely by Fabregas, and the referee doesn't give it.
Had to be a free kick there. The plan there, the diagonal ball to Netzi. He won the header well, put it into Rosický's pass. And Fabregas brought him down, had to be a foul.
Morata, Juventus striker, driving forward for Spain, then stops and turns and plays it back to Iniesta. Silkily runs from right to left across the pitch, 25 yards from goal. Jordi Alba has time and just rolls the ball back here to Busquets. Number 5 for Spain, across to Piqué, the number 3. Czech Republic so deep here. Spain right on top of them. Silva looks for Fabregas. He's tackled by Hubnik, and it's a throw-in for Spain on the right-hand side. The ball is returned to them quickly. Fabregas controls the ball with his yellow boot and passes it with his red one. That's the left foot. Here's Busquets. Busquets to Iniesta. Alba making the run in behind. Edge of the area. Here's Nolito. Nolito to Morata. To Busquets. He's tackled. Good defending by Derrida. Derrida brings the ball away for the Czech Republic. And here's Thomas Rosicky, the captain. Floated right-footed ball forward. Piqué heads it away for Spain. Spain 0, Czech Republic 0. And dare I say, I think the sunshine might even be about to poke its head out here in Toulouse. Been pretty much raining all day. Iniesta floats a little pass with his right foot out to Nolito. The offside flag is up, so it'll be a Czech Republic free kick.
But you can see when the Czech Republic win the ball, they haven't got blistering pace on the counter-attack. So Netsid is playing up against Piqué and Ramos. So what they're looking to do is hit the diagonal to him and then Rosicky to try and run off him. It worked a minute ago when they should have had a free kick, but they're not going to burst away in the counter-attack because they haven't got much pace.
Spain 0, Czech Republic 0. Robbie Savage watching this one with us in Toulouse on BBC Radio 5 Live. And we'll be doing the England-Wales game for BBC Television on Thursday. And has told us a fair bit about that so far on the trip. Looking forward to that one. We all are. It'll be a full commentary on 5 Live as well. Fabregas to Iniesta. His ball misses Ramos and it comes back to David De Gea. That's one thing being goalkeeper for Spain as well, is you're not going to see much action for a long time, and it's that concentration thing, isn't it, Robbie, to be able to switch on, because when you play for Manchester United at the moment, you're a little bit busier than that. Busquets to Fabregas. Spain pinging the passes around like in a pinball machine at the moment. Nolito, that was a strong tackle on Nolito from our friend Kadeja back at right back, and so it's a free kick for Spain on the left, 30 yards from goal.
Yeah, you can see why Gabri Selassie in the team as well, because already he is Jordi Alba's making the overlap when Nolito comes inside, and Gabri Selassie is tracking him all day, and he's going to have to do that because the first moment he doesn't, Alba will be in.
Yeah, very quick, very fit, and he'll be up and down that right hand side for the Czech Republic. Set piece to defend here. David Silva whips that in with his left foot to the far post, and Ramos heads it behind for the goal kick. Just too high for him. He got up but couldn't get the header down, and so Petr Cech will be able to restart the game with the goal kick. 14 minutes played in the first half in Toulouse. Spain 0, Czech Republic 0. Really tough group this for the Czech Republic, because since they became the Czech Republic, the split with Slovakia in 1993, they've never beaten Spain. They've never beaten Croatia in their history either, and they've lost 3 of their last 5 games against Turkey, who are the other team in this group. So I think a lot of people would have them picked as the team to finish bottom, but so far holding their own against Spain. Spanish fans at the moment in good song, in good humour. Those red and yellow scarves being swirled around away to our left. 15 minutes played. Spain 0, Czech Republic 0. By the way, just mentioning that England-Wales game, on the BBC Sport website and the BBC Sport app, you can go to the predictor, the team predictor, and you can pick your teams, what you would go with for England and Wales for that game. Right hand side, Juan Fran for Spain, finds Silva. Silva's cross in. Oh, good save, Petr Cech. Morata thought he'd scored. He got a foot on it. It went straight at Cech, but he made himself big and he blocked it brilliantly.
It was the third man run from David Silva, and he's crossed it first time on his right foot. It's just instinctive from Petr Cech. Morata's got across the near post. He's got there first, hasn't got great contact on it. Straight at Petr Cech, who gathered it, but once again, good save from Petr Cech. Sharp, incisive football from the European champions, trying to win this unprecedented hat-trick of Euro crowns. Rosicky, little nod down. Limberski couldn't take it in his stride, the left back. He's slightly out of position now. Silva to Fabregas. This is deep in Spanish territory. Morata to Fabregas again. Fabregas chips it across his own half. Ramos reads it and just pokes it on with his right foot to Jordi Alba. Spanish fans like that. It finds the king, Iniesta, who picks up pace and runs at Plarshil, then lays the ball off to Nolito. Nolito dribbling into the penalty area. He's tackled. Busquets is there first. Netsid is back to make the challenge. The big striker whacks it anywhere, and it goes out for a Spain throw. Bit more dynamic in the last couple of minutes from Spain. Yes, they're keeping the ball, but they need an end product with Silva created that chance for Morata, and there Iniesta just started to pick up the ball and drive with it. So good at that, Iniesta. You know, what a wonderful player he's been, unbelievable player, just starting to stamp his authority on the game.
Yeah, just the 109th cap for him.
Well, nearly 300 caps between the midfield three, Fabregas, Busquets and Iniesta.
That is amazing.
Unbelievable.
That is amazing. And actually Thomas Rosicky today is winning an 104th cap, and considering his injury record, that is pretty amazing in itself. Sivok for the Czech Republic plays the ball out of defence. Last touch came off Plášil, who's a very important player for them, and Vladimir Darida as well of Hertha Berlin. Those two sit in front of the back four, and they're the ones who've got to keep an eye on the runs of Iniesta, Fabregas and Silva. And there's Darida at the moment, just jockeying for position as Spain casually knock the ball around this immaculate playing surface in Toulouse. Juan Fran on the right-hand side. Last time we saw him in action, desperate heartbreak, that penalty that hit the post in the Champions League final for Atletico Madrid to give Real Madrid their second Champions League in 3 seasons. And here's Iniesta sliding that pass down the left for Alba. Perfect pace on it. Alba slides in and his cross is blocked and he wins the corner. Lovely measured pass from Iniesta.
Yeah, but there Gabriel Selassie doing his job for his side. They're playing on that right hand side. They know Alba's going to make run after run after run, and he's going to have to track him. Done it then. Corner for Spain.
Not a surprise to see this stat. 70% possession so far for Spain, and it really feels like that the first 18 minutes of the game. You're listening to it on BBC Radio 5 Live, your Euro 2016 station. Silva's corner, headed up in the air by Gabriel Selassie over his own bar. And a goal kick's given. And what makes that even funnier is Plášil picks him up and says, well done, great header. The ref's seen that, and it's still a goal kick.
Incredible. The guy behind the goal once again just standing there doing absolutely nothing. I know they communicate through headphones or whatever, so he might be saying something to him, but
yeah,
you got to see it's a corner, that.
Yeah, he's probably saying I don't know. Hubnik, left-footed ball, thumped hopefully, and actually in the end hopelessly forward. That's no good. Straight through to David De Gea, who's had absolutely nothing to do so far. Del Bosque going with David De Gea in goal instead of Iker Casillas if you are just tuning in. Gerard Piqué in the vibrant red shirt of Spain with the long sleeves, as is his centre-back partner Sergio Ramos. Iniesta, right-footed pass to Piqué. Turquoise boots for him. He plays it wide to Silva. Silva's taking on Limberski. Little nymph-like player Silva, so difficult to track down. Cross in from Juan Fran. Morata's taken a knock in the face as he went for the volley. No intention in it from Hubnik, who just stood in his way. Iniesta, 45 yards from goal, to Nolito. Nolito back to Iniesta, under pressure from Plášil. It's back with Ramos again. Spain 0, Czech Republic 0. Ramos on the ball.
Piqué in Ramos's position, the average position this first 20 minutes would be like a defensive midfield player. They're that high up, 3 yards inside the Czech Republic half. That's how dominant they are. But Czech Republic doing their job, not conceded yet. But
problem is if they do concede,
they will concede. I think they will concede, because the qualifying campaign suggests the only team not to keep a clean sheet. They will concede at some point, and then have they got the ability, the pace, the know-how to break down this Spanish defence? Possibly not.
Here's Ramos again way up the pitch, as is Gerard Piqué, exactly as Robbie Savage was just telling you. David Silva shoved to the floor by David Limberski, Czech's regular left back for the last 4 years. Wears number 8 on his back. Fabregas and Silva stand over the ball, and Fabregas just happy to pass it sideways to Iniesta, 40 yards from goal. Rosicky tries to stick with him. Iniesta glides past him, then moves into the edge of the area. Rosicky eventually gets his man, slides in, and Spain win another corner. But with the Czechs' height, you'd think they'd be decent at defending the set pieces as well. Piqué and Ramos come forward. Vicente Del Bosque, Spain's coach for the last 8 years, in his dark blue suit, arms folded, is out there watching the action. As Silva gets ready to take this corner. This one is swung deep. Piqué lobs a header high in the air. Petr Cech comes to collect and claims it very easily, and Ramos is down, and he's holding his stomach to suggest he took a whack there, and he stayed down. So what are the Czech Republic going to do? They're going to knock the ball out of play, and so it will be the Czech Republic who get the ball back once Ramos has picked himself up. So we're almost midway through the first half. Robbie Savage, what have you made of the European champions' performance so far?
Obviously very good in possession, but in the final third a bit lacklustre. They have that one chance through Morata, which was straight out Petr Cech, but other than that, Nolito keeps coming inside. He's allowing Alba to get on the outside of him, but Gabri Selassie is doing his job so well. Silva is on the fringe of the game, one decent pass. So it's been very Spain-like, good in possession, but no real cutting edge at the minute, you must say, and it's not much pace in the side.
5 o'clock this evening on 5 Live, Republic of Ireland, Sweden commentary for you, followed by Italy against Belgium. Those are the games in Group E tonight. Full commentary on both. Here's Rosicky. Limberski went for a clever little flick, couldn't beat Juan Fran. Derrida gets it back and plays it back to Hubnik. And Spain close him down quickly, so he comes back to Petr Cech.
You've got to say all the games so far, Alistair, have been very close, except the exception of Germany, which was a 2-goal margin. Every game's been a goal, so I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game today either. Very cagey the first games, so I think possibly 1 goal could win it for Spain today.
Just looking at this group as well, Robbie, trying to finish as a best third-place team, because 4 of them will go through from the 6 groups. Czech Republic, Turkey looks like a big game for those two. I know this is 0-0 at the moment, mustn't write off the Czech Republic here, but I saw Croatia yesterday against Turkey, and they could have scored an absolute hatful. Actually, they did look very, very good. Spain-Croatia promises to be some game, although if both two are already through, who knows how they'll approach that one. Fabregas floats the ball forward to the edge of the area. It's headed away by Sivok. Plagil, good skill, got away from Busquets, and the octopus, as he's sometimes known, stuck out a long left leg and brought Plagil to the floor.
Yeah, Plagil and Derrida doing it well in there, nullifying the space. Spain just getting a little bit frustrated now. Busquets, normal challenge for him. Brought down Plagil, was a fantastic touch. No, but Czech Republic are comfortable, really. You wouldn't say they haven't been threatened, only the one occasion. One
save from Petr Cech, good one. Point blank effort from Morata. Had it gone either side of Cech, it may well have gone in, because it was hit hard from close range, but Cech got his body in the way. Juan Fran with a little step over here, back to David De Gea. Probably giving the ball because he's slightly bored, so he gets a kick. Right-footed downfield, aimed at Morata. That was awkward for Hubnik, but he was being fouled. So it's a free kick to the Czech Republic. 0-0.
It looks like they've only got one way to play, and that's the big ball to the big centre forward, Netsid.
Yeah.
And get runners off him. Other than that, set pieces, you might fancy him to nick. Wonder if they can get decent delivery, but I don't see him shutting the opposition down. I don't think they're a dynamic side. Again, the ball to the front man, he loses it. So you just really can't see out the way this Czech Republic side are going to break down Spain.
A little bit of blue sky just appears over the Stadium de Toulouse. Lots of grey clouds still, and fluffy white cloud as well, as Spain just casually walk the ball up to the halfway line. 20 minutes remaining in the first half. Spain 0, Czech Republic 0. Ramos towards Nolito, who's come infield a little bit here. Comes back to Busquets on the halfway line. Across to Piqué. No dynamism in this move at the moment. Piqué to Morata, who's got Hubnik right behind him. He turns him. He's in a central position, 35 yards out. Eventually rolls it across to Juan Fran, to Fabregas, to Silva. Lots of red shirts darting about ahead of him, looking for that killer pass onto Iniesta. Rosický's in front of him. Iniesta easily beats him, pings a pass in. Juan Fran's on the end of it, couldn't get the shot away, and Morata was threatening as well. And the tackle came in from Sivok, and Czech Republic clear, and eventually they win a throw on the left-hand side. So it was slow, and then suddenly that quick pass in.
Yeah, you're looking at Juan Fran and Alba, little two full-backs. When Silva and Nolito come inside, it allows Juan Fran or Alba to make them diagonal runs. That run was like Zabaleta does, for Man City from Juan Fran. He diagonal run into the box with the poor first touch. As Czech Republic get a free kick.
Yeah, cynical foul from Juan Fran, because he was being beaten by Krejci down the left-hand side, just ran right across him and blocked him. And that's what you do in that position. That's what you got to do. Gets a ticking off from the referee, no card. 2 balls on the pitch, so Krejci backheels one of them. And this will be an opportunity because they've got the big men, Czech Republic.
They've had 3 set pieces up to now, all really poor. It's important that Krejci, whips a good ball in. He's going to be on his left foot, get it behind that Spanish back line in front of De Gea and run us onto it.
Krejci, the left winger, with this free kick, which is centimetres in from the left-hand touchline, plays it short to Limberski. Back to Krejci. Limberski again, and he's knocked it straight out of play. He thinks he's got the throw, but I think he's just playing dumb there. He knew he'd made the mistake. Spain get the throw.
If I was a centre-back there, I'd be shouting at Krejci, what on earth are you doing? Put the ball in the box. They've all gone forward. They've got an overload on the back post. They play it short and end up kicking out for the Spanish throw. Rosiski's a captain, he's a leader. 106 caps, is it? Say, Krejci, get the ball in the box.
Yeah. Don't know what on earth are you doing is in Czech, but we could ask our journalist friend at half-time, who gave us Savoy cabbage for the right-back Kadejabek, who has been one of their best players. Ramos towards Nolito. The best touch from him, but Spain still have it. Alba on the left, back to Ramos. Ramos strokes the pass across the halfway line to Piqué, who looks up. Iniesta makes a little diagonal run for him, but it comes out to Alba on the left-hand side again. And Czech Republic have 9 of the outfield players behind the ball, all compressed very tightly inside their half. Iniesta's chip in towards the edge of the area, headed away by Sivok, played forward by Derrida, no handball. Iniesta towards Morata with a left foot shot, tipped past the post by Petr Cech. Got a really crucial touch on that. That looked like it was heading for the bottom corner, and it's behind for a corner.
You said it before the game, Alistair. Petr Cech will have to have a good game. That's his second fantastic save. Thought Morata was slightly offside. Fingertip save, Morata on his left foot across Czech, good save.
Fabregas with the corner, Spain 0, Czech Republic 0, deep to the far post, over everyone including Piqué and Ramos, and then Plagil. That's the problem for the Czech Republic, plays a pass out of defence forward, but he knew it was just to give them a breather and relieve some pressure because there was no one up there, because Netsid had come back to defend the corner. So more Spain pressure coming at them. And the best the Czech Republic can hope for at the moment is 0-0 or nick a goal and a 1-0. But if they concede, you do wonder. Just over 15 minutes remaining in the first half. Piqué towards Morata. Nice turn, nice bit of skill past Plagil as well. Wants the free kick, sitting on the floor. Concedes the free kick for blocking the ball unfairly. And so Czech Republic will be able to clear.
Looks lively, Morata, though. He looks the most dangerous player, going forward for Spain. Silva and Nolito haven't really been in the game. I haven't seen Fabregas at all, really. No. Just keeping the ball simple, sideways, backwards. Iniesta, one little run which come to nothing, but in a forward sense, Morata looks quite lively.
Spain 0, Czech Republic 0. Robbie Savage with us here in Toulouse. Republic of Ireland, Sweden. Full commentary from 5 o'clock this afternoon. Belgium, Italy at 8 o'clock. Just 2 games tomorrow, both in full again on 5 Live. That's Group F. Austria, Hungary at 5 o'clock. And then Cristiano Ronaldo gets into action. Portugal against Iceland kicks off at 8. Busquets for Spain to Iniesta. And again, it's patient, slow, possession football from Spain at the moment. Just waiting to try and pick their moment. Ramos thinks this is it. Chips it over the top. Morata's onside. Good first touch. Brings it down in the area. Little back heel from him. Then the cross in straight at Petr Cech, who catches it easily.
Clever run from Morata first. I thought he was offside, but he must have timed his run, to perfection. In fact, he was offside. We've seen replays on our TV now. He was offside.
That's 2 then, Robbie, in the last 3 minutes.
Yeah, the linesman didn't see that one, but it was Alba on the overlap. Just tried to stand the ball up to the back post, but too close to Petr Cech, who gathered it comfortably.
Maybe that was Morata's tactic. Here's Netsid on the edge of the Spain penalty area. Busquets is able to clear it with a pass to Fabregas. Silva's under pressure, but he's fouled and gets the free kick. Morata puts a heavy challenge in on the assistant referee early on, clatters him, he gets blurred vision and then can't see the lines and gets away with 2 offsides, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in the back of the net, which is why it's Spain 0, Czech Republic 0. And boos around the stadium at the moment. turn into cheers. Not quite sure what that's all about. Seems to be coming from the Czech Republic fans away to our right. Silva down the line for Juan Fran. Krejci, the left winger, is back and is able to swivel and clear the ball up the left wing. Busquets gets a little kick in the ankle there from Netsid. That will be sore. Got his pass away. Ramos to Iniesta. Spain have switched it quickly from right to left, and Iniesta picks up the pace into the penalty area. Finds Morata. Morata trying to turn. He's tackled. And here's Kadejabek with a chance to clear for the Czech Republic.
There were 8 Czech Republic shirts around Morata there when the ball went into the box. No space whatsoever. He's trying to control it.
That's what the boos were about. Spanish fans weren't joining in with the Mexican wave, so the Mexican wave is now making its way all the way around the Stadium Toulouse, and that keeps our friends from the Czech Republic happy. 13 minutes remaining in the first half on BBC Radio 5 Live, your Euro 2016 station. This one yet to burst into life. Spain 0, Czech Republic 0. Nolito, nice ball. Fabregas, the angle's tight for Fabregas. Low cross into the near post, blocked, and behind for a corner.
Yeah, starting to enforce their game now on Czech Republic. Great run from Fabregas from the deep line midfield role. Gets himself into the penalty box, then just try to play it through the defender's legs, hit him on the knee. Another corner to Spain,
which Silva will take short to Fabregas over on the left hand side. In swinging cross, too low, easily headed away, and out for a Spain throw on the left hand side. Spain 0, Czech Republic 0. Iniesta, low pass to Busquets. Busquets on to Piqué, and Busquets just holds both palms out and says, right, take your time, let's build again. Here's Piqué, back to Busquets, who's walking at the moment in the centre circle. On to Iniesta in that inside left channel. Little 1-2 with Fabregas. Again finds Fabregas, slides it forward to Morata, back to Silva. Silva's hassled off it by Gabriel Selassie, gets it back. Fabregas turns, finds Busquets. Busquets back to Fabregas. 40 yards from goal, right in the middle of the Czech Republic half. First time ball from Busquets to Nolito, to Silva. Silva on the dribble here, into the penalty area. Lays it off to Alba on the left-hand side. Low ball back towards Nolito. Intercepted by Derrida and cleared.
Yeah, again, all the possession, same old Spain. You've got to say, if the longer this game continues at 0-0, you'd say, have Spain got a plan B? Are they going to change the way they play? Because I can't see him whipping the ball in behind to somebody with pace to run onto it. They are going to keep probing, keep doing this. You know, it's quite dull to watch as well, to be fair. It's intriguing,
yes,
but quite dull to watch.
Might not be now, though. Nolito on the ball on the left for Spain, inside the penalty area. Czech Republic have plenty of defenders back. Busquets with a right foot volley over the bar and behind for a goal kick.
Very similar situation to the Modric spectacular goal, which the keeper should have saved, by the way. Let's be fair, but no, it's on his right foot. You know, he's come across it, hit him on the outside of the boot, way over the bar, but still 0-0. They can't break down this stubborn Czech Republic side.
I think I'm right in saying, talking volleys as well, 2 international goals from Mr. R. Savage, both volleys.
Both sensational volleys, to be fair. One against Norway, one against Turkey.
Sensational volleys, yeah, I forgot. 11 minutes remaining, first half. Spain 0, Czech Republic 0. And here's Juan Fran on the right hand side. It's quite often the way watching Spain, this, as they toy with teams, and like you say, it's pass, and because it's not a particularly even game in terms of possession, sometimes it doesn't become a drag to watch them because it's beautiful stuff. It doesn't quite have that excitement about it, and you certainly feel that from the atmosphere within the stadium at the moment. Spain 0, Czech Republic 0. Piqué on the ball, just pokes it forward over the halfway line, finds Silva towards Morata turns, Gabriel Selassie intercepts his pass. He's done well there for the Czech Republic. Rosicky brings the ball away, Netsid turns Busquets and then fires a poor pass to the left, and it's over Krejci and out for a throw into Spain.
Yeah, you can see they try to break them, but Netsid wants to come short, you know, and the fullbacks aren't getting forward. Krejci try to get forward this left hand side, but Netsid's pass was so poor.
David De Gea, nothing to do so far. A lonely figure away to our left, all in yellow, with his blue goalkeeping gloves, just standing on the edge of the penalty area and watching Spain trying to break the Czech Republic down. 0-0. Ramos comes jogging forward. Plays it to Nolito, right-footed shot over the bar, and you're going to have to do well to beat Petr Cech from there. He tried, he failed.
There's a bit of frustration that. You know, Nolito's been on the fringes of the game on that left-hand side. Decided to come in field, got the ball and tried a speculative shot from 25 yards. We've seen one earlier from Busquets on the volley. You know, so they are starting to frustrate this Spanish side.
Spain, of course, who lost to Georgia less than a week ago at home in their last warm-up game, ranked 137th in the world. Here they come again. Morata, though, has lost it. Gabriel Selassie, Robbie's there all the time, isn't he, breaking things up for the Czech Republic, although free kick has been conceded this time.
Yeah, in the middle of the park, Plasil, the reader, you know, Gabriel Selassie's playing that right-hand side to what's predominantly Alba. You know, they're doing a good job in there. Rosiski's also working hard for his side, the captain, the leader. You know, Netson is filling in as well, you know, as a midfield player, so there's no space at all.
That was really clever from Iniesta. He's won a free kick here. Thomas Rosický's kicked him, and it was one of those where the ball was just out of Rosický's reach. Iniesta running away from him, just got his body in the way, got clipped, and Spain have a free kick 40 yards from goal. Thomas Rosický played 19 minutes of football this season for Arsenal, and here he is starting for the Czech Republic against the European champions. Spain 0, Czech Republic 0. Fabregas stands over the ball, his red shirt just being tugged in the wind, chips it forward, headed away by Sivok. Second header is controlled by Juan Fran. His pass forces Fabregas to scurry backwards to the halfway line. Iniesta's under pressure from Plagel. He doesn't worry about that, though. He just shrugs him off, turns away from him and nonchalantly dribbles off with the ball. Here he is again. Oh, outrageous effort from Iniesta. Saw Cech off his line. He's curled it wide. Wasn't a million miles away from being genius.
Brilliant from Iniesta there. You know, first the way he held off Plagel, you know, a little turn and then a little disguised shot there. You know, Petr Cech was miles off his line. If that was on target, that would have really troubled the Czech goalkeeper. But, you know, once again Iniesta, fantastic movement, you know, great awareness. You know, what a player.
What a player indeed. Thoughts of Robbie Savage on 5 Live. Spain 0, Czech Republic 0. Spain again. Possession at the moment 68% in this first half. Petr Cech making 2 good saves from Morata. That's been the threat so far. Piqué brings it forward. On to Fabregas. Fabregas able to turn. Curling cross. Takes a slight deflection. Volleyed away by De Rida on his left foot. Fabregas stabs it back towards Piqué. On to Ramos. Ramos rolls it to his left to find Iniesta. Iniesta, lovely slide rule pass. Alba with the drive. Czech saves. Will the rebound fall here in the penalty area for Fabregas? No. Tackle in the end is from Hubnik, and it's out for a throw to Spain on the left.
First time Gabriel Selassie switched off. Left, Alba running to the box. Difficult angle on his left foot. Petr Cech palmed into a dangerous area, but there was Rosický, the captain, to clear the second ball. More pressure from Spain.
Iniesta, who found that lovely pass moments ago to Alba. This time he plays a short pass to Alba. Czech fans trying to encourage their team on here to hold out before half-time. Piqué goes for the Iniesta ball, floats it towards Juan Fran. He did well there to stick out a leg and bring it down just short of the byline. Has brought this back now just outside the penalty area. Lovely ball. Silva, Czech out quickly and blocks. 4th save of the first half.
It's Spain against Petr Cech at the minute. You know, he's doing everything he can to keep this score at 0-0. But, you know, they want half-time to come now. There's 5 minutes to go. They want to get in at the break 0-0. You know, it's Spain against Petr Cech at the minute.
Petr Cech playing in his 4th Euros, winning his 122nd cap. 34 years old, looking as sharp as ever. Off his line so quickly there to close down the space in front of David Silva. Absolutely crucial. Iniesta tries to find another ball in behind the Czech Republic defence, but it's cut out this time. Juan Fran can't get there. Busquets on the ball for Spain. Last 5 minutes of the first half on 5 Live. And here's Nolito on the left-hand side. Low pass back to Alba. Alba finds Nolito again. Alba continues his run but can't take the ball in his stride, so Plagel is there. And Plagel rolls it down the line towards Gabriel Selassie, who's tripped as he tried to get away down the right. And Czech Republic get a free kick.
They've just got no out ball though when they win it. You know, Netsid's coming that deep to help out his midfield that when the back four win the ball and they want to put a ball into the channel or look for their big centre forward, he is parallel with the midfield, so it just keeps coming back to him time after time after time.
5 o'clock this afternoon UK time, Republic of Ireland against Sweden and Zlatan. Alan Green and Chris Waddle with that one. Belgium, Italy, John Murray and Jermaine Genus will talk you through that tonight. That game coming from Lyon, and Mark Chapman in the hot seat from 5 o'clock, presenting things all the way through for those last two games. Special guest Jens Lehmann this evening with Mark Chapman, who was on air last night with Conor McNamara doing Germany against Ukraine, and I hear received some very positive feedback about his commentary. Jens Lehmann, good to have him as part of the team here at Euro 2016. David Silva onto Iniesta head up, not even looking at the ball, looking for the options, finds one. Nolito's offside on the left hand side, slips over anyway.
Shouldn't be offside there. You know, he's looking right across the back four. You know, it's a great ball from Iniesta. He shouldn't be offside there.
Winner of this group, Robbie, I was just doing a few sort of calculations. If it were to be Spain, we'll play the third team in one of the other groups, and possibly Group B. So were England, say, to finish third in that group, which is possible. We've got England-Wales coming up on Thursday. It may well be Spain or Croatia, which shows you why you've got to get those wins. Try and finish top, or at least second. Runner-up in this group will play the winner of the Italy, Belgium, Sweden, Republic of Ireland group. And third place in this group will play the winner of A, which could well be France, or the winner of B could be Wales. So there you go. Fabregas, wind getting up again around this very open bowl of a stadium. Fabregas onto Silva. Silva to Juan Fran as Silva drifts inside, picks the ball up from Fabregas with his back to goal, finds Fabregas again. 2 minutes remaining in the first half plus added time. There won't be too much of that. Ramos slips as he hits the right-footed drive, and Petr Cech makes his easiest save of the afternoon so far. He was going wide anyway, but he's been the difference really between Spain and the Czech Republic, and he's the man who's made the saves to stop Spain getting in front, as we thought might be the case. Going to take his time over the clearance here, and with his left foot launches this one down the middle of the pitch towards Netsit. Ramos wins the header. Last 25 minutes, half an hour, Czech Republic going forward, nothing.
Yeah, they're just looking for the big centre forward Netsid, but any chance he can jump, you know, he's trying to back into Piqué or Ramos, you know, just jump. Even if you do win the ball, you might try and pick up the second ball, but he's not even jumping the big centre forward.
Busquets is playing it wide to Juan Fran. There will be no added time at the end of this first half, so we've got 30 seconds to play here. Last chance for Spain possibly. Silva's floated ball into the far post is headed away. Derrida able to turn on the edge of his penalty area. Measured pass to Rosicky. Up the middle to Netsid on his own. Hasn't got the pace to get away. Gabri Selassie might have on the right hand side though. And it's a late break from the Czech Republic in the first half. Derrida towards Netsid. Flag stays down. Netsid shoots. De Gea saves. It was straight at him. I thought that was offside.
Great play from Czech Republic. Slow build up. You know, and eventually the ball comes to Netsid. He's onside. Juan Fran's keeping him on. It's a good first touch. You know, he smashes it straight at De Gea. First save for him. Chance for Czech Republic.
It's the only thing he's had to do. My stopwatch tells me that is it. The referee, I was going to say agrees. Yes, he does agree. He blows for an offside, then he blows for half time. And because of Petr Cech, the Czech Republic have held out in Toulouse in the first half. He's made 3 really, really good saves. A couple from Alvaro Morata. And that is why, Robbie Savage, it remains goalless. Spain 0, Czech Republic 0.
Yeah, it's been Spain, lots of possession, couple of chances. Morata looks quite lively, but Petr Cech, you know, he's the reason why the Czech Republic are going in a half-time 0-0.
European champions being held at half-time then in Toulouse as the players march off and disappear underneath us down into the tunnel. Spain 0, Czech Republic 0. Yeah, I was just going to say, Kelly, no doubt about the star of this game so far. That would be the man all in purple away to our left-hand side, just doing his stretches before the start of the second half. Arsenal goalkeeper Petr Cech. Second half in Toulouse is just about to get underway. Spain will be shooting towards the majority of their fans, towards that goal away to our left. Czech fans away to our right. Czech Republic team pretty much all in white with blue trim this afternoon. Spain in the very familiar, vibrant, bright red, shiny shirts, blue shorts, black socks. Second half is underway. Neither manager has made a substitution, so I'll give you those two teams in just a second. And Robbie Savage sitting alongside me. Not been overly impressed with Spain so far. Left-hand side for the Czech Republic is Krejci. His left-footed cross is intercepted by Ramos. Spain come away with the ball down their left, and here's Iniesta. Slightly terrifying sight to have him running at you. Floated pass in towards Morata. He's onside. The angle's getting tighter. He takes a touch down by the pylon. Low ball. Oh, and it's almost an own goal. Stabbed onto the post by Hubnik and behind for a corner.
Great break from Spain. Morata once again was in acres of space. Great ball from Iniesta. This time Morata kept himself onside. He drives into the box and he just tried to pick out Fabregas. Deflection for a corner.
Fabregas has taken that corner and played it to Silva. Back to Fabregas, crossing to the near post. Morata's header hit Gabri Selassie. He's gone behind for another corner. Spain have David De Gea in goal. Back four of Juan Fran, Piqué, Ramos and Alba. Busquets, Fabregas, Iniesta, Silva, Nolito and Alvaro Morata. Here is Fabregas. Spanish flags flying behind him as he curls the corner in. Czech comes, slightly flaps at it. Driving from Nolito, blocked by Czech. Oh, and then Ramos somehow misses. It's blocked with Petr Cech out of his goal. It's behind for another corner.
Oh, the Spanish are up behind the goal now. The scarves are waving. Pressure from Spain. Czech comes for the punch, didn't get a great punch. And then it was Nolito with a shot. And then it was blocked with a combination of Sivok and Hubnik. Another corner, Spain.
Early pressure on the Czech Republic at the start of this second half. Spain 0, Czech Republic 0. Silva with this corner into the near post. Busquets flicks it behind, but the last touch came off the right back, Kadejabek. So that's gone behind for another corner. Fourth corner in a row. We've played only 2 minutes in the second half. The sun shines out in Toulouse. I'll give you the Czech team in just a second. Silva's corner again. Good delivery. Piqué can't get the header on target. The ball loops back to Silva on the left-hand side. Fabregas makes the run outside him. Silva drills in a low cross. It's cleared. Rosicky nicks it past Fabregas, and Rosicky is going to take on Iniesta. Iniesta fouled him, I thought, but he's got away with it.
Had to be a foul there.
Look at the reaction of the Czech coach. Pavel Verba just turns his back, looks at the fourth official, hands on hips. He doesn't even get angry about it. It's such a bad decision.
Only 19 minutes for Arsenal.
Fabregas chipped over the top towards Morata. The offside flag's up this time.
Again, Morata offside, but only 19 minutes for Arsenal this season. But he run away from Iniesta there, brought him down. Had to be a free kick and a book in there for Iniesta, but wasn't given.
Petr Cech in goal. Kadejabek, Sivok and Hubnik the centre-backs. Limberski at left-back. Vladimir Darida and Jaroslav Plashil going to be busy in the second half as the holding midfielders. Gabri Selassie, Thomas Rosicky, Krejci on the left-hand side, and the big man, Thomas Netsid, up front. Nolito, the Celta Vigo striker, trying to win the ball for Spain on the halfway line. Gabri Selassie stabs it down the line. Netsid's there, Ramos intercepts, and the ball is out for a throw-in to the Czech Republic. On the right, Spain 0, Czech Republic 0. If Ramos had just been able to get underneath that shot, Petr Cech was sitting on his backside and lifted over him, but Sivok was in very, very quickly. The ball hits Nolito on the arm there, nothing he could do about it. It's gone out for another throw-in, which Kadejabek takes, and then hits a right-footed low pass back into his own half. Hubnik looks slightly panicky on the ball here because he hasn't got an option. Plays it up the middle of the pitch. Krejci's beaten to it by Piqué. Plashil heads it to the left-hand side. Clever ball with the outside of the right foot is overhit though, and it's come all the way through to David De Gea. Had one save to make right at the end of the first half when the Czech Republic came away on the break. Netsid hit it powerfully, but he hit it straight at him.
It's almost as if the whole stadium's waiting for that Spanish goal, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can see, you can sense it. All the possession. They've started the second half right, and Morata still looks a threat. He's got to keep himself onside though. It's just all as if they're waiting for a goal.
Piqué towards Morata. Morata, little ball to Silva, looks for the 1-2. Morata couldn't get on the end of the pass. Cleared up the left-hand side. Netsid with his back to goal. Plays it back down the line towards Krejci, looking for Rosicky. Rosicky pushed Busquets. Busquets wins the free kick. 5 minutes gone in the second half. Really does look like 0-0 is the best result the Czech Republic can hope for here. can Spain break them down? Can Spain show us a little bit more? Nolito on the left-hand side, cuts in, arrows his run into the penalty area, back heel to Alba, low cross, beats everyone, and Czech just lets it roll past him, and it's knocked out for a throw into Spain on the right.
Great play, Jordi Alba. Got behind Nolito, whipped it in, but Morata's on his heels. There's no Silva, no Fabregas making that third man run. Great ball. Spain need players in the box.
Little bit more urgency from Spain here. Fabregas floats a ball into the area looking for Silva, headed away. Rosicky flicks it round the corner. Netsit is there. Good slide challenge from Juan Fran, warmly applauded by the Spanish supporters. Iniesta plays it wide to Fabregas.
It's anonymous for Spain. You know, the Czech Republic do not keep clean sheets.
Yeah, and Spain can't score at the moment.
You've got to say, I think Spain will score eventually.
Could it be now? Silva trips over the ball, maybe not. Then he's tackled, Limberski wins it, tries to find Netsit on the left, and Piqué's backed off rather than go for the ball, so Netsit is there, hits the 50-yard diagonal with his right foot, it's overhit and it goes out for a throw. And Pavel Vrba, that's the other word in Czech that I've learnt ahead of this game. Vrba means willow, his surname means willow. There is a willow tree planted outside the stadium in honour to him of Victoria Plitzen, who he took to the league title, their first in 100 years. So Savoy cabbage and willow, probably not the most useful words you could ever learn in Czech, but we have them, and if we come to need them, we've got them. Fabregas, right hand side, finds Juan Fran. Czech Republic sitting deep again. Silva looks up, low ball in, Morata tries to get on the end of it, it's poked behind and wide for the goal kick.
It was very, very good defending actually on that occasion from Sivot. He's seen the run of Morata, he stayed with him. You know, there was a bit of grappling, but he done so well, the big centre half there, to just nick the ball onto Morata, out for a goal kick for Czech Republic.
Wind is getting up again in Toulouse. Sunshine has disappeared. This stadium here, very open, wide bowl of a stadium situated on an island in the city. So you have a little walk across the River Garonne to get to the stadium. Holds 33,000. England played here in the World Cup in 1998, lost to Romania. Michael Owen came on as an 18-year-old, scored a late goal to make it 1-1, and Dan Petrescu got a winner. Silva's flicking one over the top. Iniesta will chase. Headed away, here's Derrida for the Czech Republic, and Gabri Selassie plays a ball to no one, and Nolito picks it up, and here he runs to the corner of the area. Lovely little double back heel a la Zidane. Played to Busquets, to Nolito, to Alba, trying to get round the back on the left. Sliding challenge from Mr. Savoy Cabbage at right back, Kadejabek, and the ball is behind for a Spain corner.
No, Nolito, every time he gets the ball, he comes inside, does a little trick, and he's looking for the run, the overlap of Alba.
Wind is really gusting now. Corner flag blowing heavily as David Silva, who's not much taller than it actually, stands beside it with a golden number 21 on the back of his red Spanish shirt. Hits this deep. That actually went with the wind, that corner. It's going to go all the way out for a throw-in on the other side to the Czech Republic. So 8 minutes gone in the second half. Couple of early chances from the corners, but still, Robbie Savage, still Spain can't break through. 0-0.
Yeah, you've got to be looking for a plan B here. Now Del Bosque, he's got, you know, good options on the bench. He's got Lucas Vazquez, Pedro from Chelsea. You know, he's got a lot of options there. You know, need a bit of pace.
Yeah, Aritz
in a final
third as well of Athletic Bilbao.
Yeah, 35-year-old. And he got 36 goals in 2015-16 season. 36 goals, but, you know, 35 years of age.
Here they come again, Spain. Czechs being pressed back. Nolito cuts inside, as Robbie was saying. Gabri Selassie stands in his way and makes the tackle. Few spots of rain falling now as the wind continues to blow in Toulouse. Spain 0, Czech Republic 0. Two more commentaries still to come this afternoon. Day 4 of Euro 2016. Republic of Ireland, Sweden at 5. Belgium, Italy at 8 o'clock. If you do miss anything from the tournament, we've got the Euro 2016 catch-up on the BBC iPlayer. The Euros du jour is very good as well on the in-short section of the 5 Live website. I can recommend that. Little roundup of the previous day's action. All the 5 Live commentary and the sort of cartoon graphics, little bit of film in there as well, lots of behind-the-scenes stuff. Why are you nudging me in the ribs?
I don't think this one will make tomorrow's.
This will be very in-short. Yeah, exactly. It'll be a couple of Petr Cech saves.
2
And probably our translation of the right back's name is Savoy Cabbage, and I think that'll be about it. They've been the highlights so far. 10 minutes played in the second half, and Spain still come looking for the goal. Piqué looking for Juan Fran in space on the right, just about keeps the ball in play, and Juan Fran now cuts infield, gets his cross away towards the far post, poor header away. Morata on the turn, can't get the shot away, and Gabri Selassie is there, controls the ball on his thigh and volleys it clear.
Yeah, well, was a poor header away from Kadezabek there. Headed straight into the path of Morata, who slipped, couldn't quite turn then and get a shot off.
Silva plays it wide to Juan Fran, all Spain, ball in towards Morata, good header away by Sivok, claims he was fouled, wins the free kick.
Once again, good defending from the centre half. Sivok, seeing the run of Morata, got himself across Morata, headed the ball out of the danger area, then Morata nudged him in the back. Free kick, Czech Republic still 0-0.
Yeah, Czech Republic have pedigree in this competition, finalists in Euro 96 of course, lost to the golden goal from Oliver Bierhoff at Wembley, semi-finalists in 2004. Now this team is certainly not of that vintage in terms of the football they play, but at the moment they're being stubborn, very stubborn, and Spain aren't doing enough to break them down, and Petr Cech's been brilliant in the first half as well. Czech Republic have won a free kick.
Right, put the ball in the box, good delivery, get the centre half forward, get Sivok, get Hubnik forward, get Netson into an area where he can tap the ball. Perfect for Krejci on his left foot.
Yeah.
On the right hand side here, the wind swirling, get a good delivery into the box. 4 opportunities in the first half, not one good ball. Spain are playing the high line, whip it in with pace.
Let's see what they do. That's the advice of Robbie Savage with us on BBC Radio 5 Live. Spain 0, Czech Republic 0. Got to get this in the box. Krejci curls it in, bounces one. Oh, there's the touch. De Gea makes the save. Hubnik slid in, got a left foot on it, but actually took a bit of pace off it, which enabled De Gea to stretch and save. Bit more pace than that.
There's your opportunity. Set pieces. The gentleman with us before the game, the Czech Republic reporter, said the dangers from set pieces proven. Get the ball into the box. It was a great in-swinger. It was Hubnik stretching, just couldn't get a great contact on it. And De Gea gathered it quite comfortably in the end. Yeah,
that would put the cat amongst the pigeons were the Czech Republic to get in front. 12 minutes gone in the second half. Still goalless in Toulouse. Rosicki on the ball. Czech Republic growing in a bit of confidence, and Spain are backtracking here. Rosicki's got options. Left hand side is Krejci. He's forced wide, but Netsid is waiting in the middle if they can get the ball in. He's still there. Busquets and Ramos alongside him. Rosicki's got it on the left at the moment, and he's played it down the left hand side to Limberski. Low cross in, Piqué intercepts. Fabregas on the ball for Spain. Busquets, little short pass to Iniesta. So cool. Under pressure inside the box. Ramos has got to be careful, gives it away. He's fouled. And another jumbo jet goes roaring overhead as it makes its way into the nearby airport. 13 minutes gone in the second half. Spain 0, Czech Republic 0. Croatia will be loving this at the moment, having got the 3 points yesterday thanks to the Luka Modric volley in the 1-0 win against Turkey. Here's Alba, Jordi Alba, Spain's left back of Barcelona, to Sergio Ramos of Real Madrid, to Piqué of Barcelona, comes striding forward, elegant player, strokes the pass low out to Silva on the right hand side, runs away from Limberski, little figure dinking the ball in for another little figure in Iniesta. It's intercepted by the little figure of Rosicki onto Derrida, and now the ball down the left hand side. Oh, he's offside. Krejci's offside. That was a chance on the break for the Czech Republic.
Oh, what an opportunity. First and foremost, it was great freak from Rosicki on the edge of his own box, went past Silva, and then as he timed his run right, no, he's just gone a bit too early. Krejci was into his path, just offside.
Fabregas, Spain back in possession. Just having a little look at that possession stat again, if it's there. Remains at 68% for Spain in the game so far. Can't score the goal. Spain 0, Czech Republic 0. Piqué rolls it back to Busquets in the centre circle, onto Iniesta, and Czech Republic back in numbers, and this is all moving very slowly at the moment. Iniesta, the outside of his right foot to Ramos, over the top towards Alba. Lovely first time ball back to Iniesta, glides past Gabri Selassie, brings it back, curls a right footed cross in. Silva jumps, can't get the head on it. Juan Fran's behind him and scuttles over to that right hand side to keep the ball in play to Busquets. Spain 0, Czech Republic 0. Ramos central position, 40 yards from goal to Iniesta. Little bit of space. Iniesta drives it low. Easy save for Petr Cech.
They're forced into a long shot there, because with Krejci and Gabri Selassie on this right hand side making a back six, you got Derrida and Plazel in front of them. Rosický's dropping in. There's no space at all, so now they are forcing them into long shots.
15 minutes gone in the second half already. Spain 0, Czech Republic 0. Netsid chests the ball down, wants Gabri Selassie to run down the right hand side. No relation, by the way, of Haile Gabri Selassie, although he does have an Ethiopian father, Theodore Gabri Selassie, playing on the right for the Czech Republic. Fabregas, quick pass wide to Silva. Silva gets past Limbeski. Poor challenge, yellow card, first booking of the game.
From the Czech Republic point of view, it's a good foul from Limbeski. Silva drifted past him. They had numbers forward. Nolito, Morata. He's given away the free kick, but it's the cynical foul. Takes one for the team. Yellow card, Limbeski.
Free kick, Spain. 0-0. Fabregas stands with his hands on his hips and just wipes some sweat from his top lip with his shirt. And gets ready to take this free kick, waits for the whistle. There it goes. Fabregas curls it in with his right foot, headed away by Sivok. Rosický against Iniesta. Been a good little head-to-head that at times. Iniesta won that one. Rosický can't tackle Busquets. Busquets plays the ball back, and we've got Aduriz is ready to come on, who we were just talking about, scored 36 goals for Athletic Bilbao. Piqué, just trying to run in behind the Czech Republic defence. The ball gets away from him and goes behind for the goal kick. At 5 Live Sport on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. 85058 on text. I know loads of you have already been in touch. Mark Chapman's taking over the presenting from 5 o'clock. I'm sure one of the things to discuss ahead of our other two commentaries, Republic of Ireland, Sweden and Belgium, Italy, is are this Spain team good enough to win a hat-trick of European Championship titles? Your thoughts, Robbie, looking at this so far?
So far, same Spain. They keep the ball slow in possession. Pass completion rate very, very good. But in the final third, I don't think they're that dynamic. Have they got a cutting edge? They've left Torres and Costa out of the squad. So, not just Nolito. Every time he gets the ball, he cuts inside. So does David Silva. The onus is on Juanfran and Alba, the full-backs, to get on the overlap, put balls into the box. So, first impressions so far, no, I don't think Spain will win the tournament. But who'd have thought Leicester will win the Premier League?
We want your thoughts as always. 85058 on the text, at 5 Live Sport on social media. Iniesta with the shaven head to Ramos to Nolito, and now playing through the middle is Aritz Aduriz of Athletic Bilbao. 36 goals in club football this season. Iniesta's on the ball. He could be the man to break the deadlock. Nolito can't get onto that pass. Netsid's got no option. He's tackled, but Rosický picks up the loose ball, plays the 1-2 with Plažil. Lovely movement, players just knowing where each other were going there. Limberski's pass is cut out by Juanfran, and the Czech Republic get a throw on the left-hand side. And Aduriz playing up front, has scored for Spain this year in the 1-1 draw against Italy in March. That was his first cap for 5.5 years. 35 years old, as Robbie was saying, but has been in such good form in club football. No Torres, no Costa, and he is one of the strikers in this squad. 18 minutes gone in the second half. Spain 0, Czech Republic 0. Krejci lays it off to Limberski. His back heel finds Krejci again. Plažil back to Derrida floats a pass to the right hand side. Kadejabek chips it forward for Gabri Selassie. Ramos gets the last touch. Czech Republic get a corner. I'll tell you what, Robbie, set piece, get themselves a goal.
It's going to be Plažil on his left foot, from this right hand side. Wind swirling about in this bowl of a stadium. Rosický's going out with him. Will they play a short one? I suggest not. We've seen the success they could have from the last set piece when Hubnik got a right foot on it, get the ball into the box and get the big men to attack it.
Corner's going to come in from the right hand side. Hubnik, they've taken it short. Krejci gets it from Rosický. Curls it towards the far post. Gabri Selassie with a header back across goal. Volleyed away off the line by Fabregas. Straight up in the air. The ball drops down in the Spain box. Iniesta half clears. Czech Republic still have it. Krejci with another ball in. Flicked away and behind for a corner. No, in fact, doesn't run out for a corner. Goes out for a throw-in on the left-hand side. Fabregas was there in the nick of time for Spain.
Oh, they worked the short one so well. It was Plazel to the back post. It was Gabri Selassie who headed it back across. And for all the life of you thought that, I think it was the fullback who was going to get on the end of it, and it was Fabregas hooked from underneath his crossbar out of the danger area. Czech Republic think they can win this.
Dorida's cross in is volleyed away. Czech Republic do believe 25 minutes to play. And are we going to have a little bit of a turn up on our hands here? Spain with all the ball, with all the first half chances. Petr Cech with the saves. But in this second half, Fabregas has cleared off the line, and David De Gea has been at full stretch to save from Roman Hubnik.
What a interception there from Fabregas. We've seen one yesterday from Boateng off his line, which was incredible there. Fabregas, it was Kadejabek who was going to get at the end of it. He was going to tap it into an empty net, and Fabregas stretches out, hooks it from underneath his bar.
Nolito has jumped into the right back Kadejabek here. Kadejabek's holding his nose. Nolito wasn't really looking at the ball, a little bit naughty. Kadejabek's okay. He's picked himself up. He said, I didn't like that very much, thank you, but let's get on with the game. Very nearly scored, were it not for the outstretched leg of Cesc Fabregas. Spain 0, and still the Czech Republic 0. Sivok, the centre-back, with a right-footed ball forward. Netsid heads it down. It's behind Rosicky. Jordi Alba clears on the half volley with his right foot. Croatia at the moment sitting top of Group D after their 1-0 win over Turkey yesterday. Turkey with no points. And these two, at the moment, if it finishes like this, 0-0, and we haven't had a goalless draw, by the way, in Euro 2016 as of yet, and these two will be on 1 point. Next games for them, Spain play Turkey on Friday in Nice, and the Czech Republic play Croatia, who looked very good yesterday. Aduriz plays the ball back to Fabregas. Fabregas to Silva. Silva to Busquets on to Iniesta, and Iniesta plays it wide left to Alba. Out to Nolito, hugging that touchline on the left-hand side. Brings it in field. Low right-footed pass. Finds Silva. Dinks it through. Fabregas can't get there, and Sivok just came across to cover him.
Yeah, good defending, Alistair. Well described. You're right there. Great covering from the big centre-half Sivok. What a ball from Nolito inside to Silva, number 10 position. And a little reverse pass, but great covering from Sivok.
Midway through the second half, Spain 0, Czech Republic 0. My mind goes back to the pre-match discussion. Guillem Balaguer, Spanish journalist, with us in the studio, talking about this Spanish setup being made for Xavi, who no longer plays for the team, who recycles and moves the ball so quickly. Ramos volleying the ball forward here. That was awkward for Sivok. He's headed it straight to Nolito. Nolito on the edge of the area. Might still fall for him here, Nolito. Eventually he's tackled by Plagil. Clears it to Iniesta. Knocked off balance by Gabri Selassie. Fabregas has it on the left-hand side. Alba comes screaming past him. Keeps the ball in play down by the byline. Rolls it back to Fabregas. Spain 0. Czech Republic 0. Iniesta teasing those Czech defenders to Alba. Alba's crossing beyond Hubnik. Volleyed in the air. Aduriz goes down in the box. Headed away to Ramos. A little bit of pressure building from Spain, the European champions, but cannot find the way through at the moment. Iniesta brings the ball up towards the edge of the area to Aduriz. Aduriz tackled by Gabri Selassie, but Aduriz was too strong for him. Plays it out to the left to Alba. Alba floats the cross into the far post just over the head there of Aduriz. And it is cleared and out for a Spain throw, 0-0.
Yeah, the Spanish fans now are up on their feet, sensing they're going to get a goal. Spain are going to make a substitution, Alistair.
Yeah, Fabregas is coming off, Robbie, and Thiago Alcantara comes on. Second change of the game for Spain. Fabregas applauded by the Spanish fans. Thiago on. Terrible time with injuries he's had. And currently playing his football in Germany with Bayern Munich, having followed Pep Guardiola there from Barcelona. Guardiola, of course, will be in the Premier League next season with Manchester City. Iniesta towards Nolito. Nolito evades a couple of challenges, finds Silva on the edge of the area, possibly teeing up the left foot shot, dinks the ball in, and he's onside Alba, and Alba can't finish it. The ball was just sitting there waiting to be smashed in the net, and Hubnik made the challenge and knocks it behind for a corner.
Silva's a great little chip. Jordi Alba's in. It's a bad first touch. It hits him on the knee, and then it was Hubnik cleared the danger.
Spain 0, Czech Republic 0. Corner for Spain. The sun's out again in Toulouse. Curling one in from the right-hand side, headed behind by Sivok. Golden head, as he was known at Besiktas, and there he was, nodding the ball behind. Another corner for Spain. Silva offers the short one. Thiago says he's not going to use that option. Busquets in there, Adur is in there, Piqué is in there. This is a high, deep corner to the back post. Headed away, only as far as Iniesta. 30 yards from goal. Floats a right-footed ball out to Thiago on the right-hand side. Plays it back to Silva. Edge of the area, goes for the shot. It's blocked. And the ball spins back to Busquets. Czech Republic have everyone behind the ball. Iniesta's curling effort into the area, headed away by Hubnik. Backs against the wall at the moment for the Czech Republic.
Yeah, the Czech bus, I think, is officially parked. Was it 19 minutes to go? Spain all the possession, but they still cannot break this Czech side down. Sivok and Hubnik are heading everything.
Spain 0, Czech Republic 0. Former Wales international Robbie Savage with us on BBC Radio 5 Live. Coming up in about an hour and a half's time, Republic of Ireland against Sweden with Alan Green and Chris Waddle. Tonight on 5 Live, Belgium-Italy with John Murray and Jermaine Genius as Piqué brings the ball forward again. All Spain at the moment, all of their players, all of the outfield players, pretty much in the last 30 yards of the Czech half here. Iniesta looking for the 1-2 with Nolito, headed away. Netsid turns, flicks a pass away. It's intercepted by Silva. Onto Nolito. Bit of skill from Nolito. He's tackled. Derrida has it for the Czech Republic. Finds Rosicky. Rosicky is fouled by Juan Fran. No, he isn't. Juan Fran got the ball. Rosicky's furious, and this is dangerous because Iniesta is running at the Czech Republic defence. Plays it wide to Nolito. First time ball back in. Aduriz lays it off. Iniesta to Silva. Dummies it onto his left foot and wide. Another chance goes begging. It's 0-0.
Oh, Rosicky's not happy with the referee. He's claiming a foul. I thought it was, but then Spain broke. Nolito kept himself onside. Then the ball eventually ends up at Silva edge of the box. On his right foot, he goes to shoot. Everybody dives in, cuts it back on his left, and curls it wide.
Spanish fans whistling because Petr Cech is taking his time. Czech Republic getting ready to make a change. And he's the record scorer in the history of the Czech League. David Lafata wears number 21, and he is about to come on for the Czech Republic. And the excitement is now building in the game, Robbie. It hasn't been a thriller, but because Spain are pushing, because they're the European champions, because they can't find a way through, there's that tension and that sort of drama in the stadium now.
Yeah, the Czech Republic got something to hold on to. The substitution now.
Taking Netsid off before the set piece. Netsid hasn't seen this. That's interesting, isn't it? Because
I think they've changed their mind. I think they're going to leave him on for the set piece.
Good idea.
Good decision.
Good idea. Particularly if he gets a touch on this and the Czech Republic go 1-0 up. So, here we are then. Free kick. Delivered by Krejci. David De Gea comes. That's not good. Straight at David De Gea on the penalty spot. Makes an easy catch. So Lafata waits on the sidelines to get into the game, and we think to replace Netsid. Pavel Verba is shrugging and saying, well, why didn't we get him on? But I actually think that was, as Robbie was saying, a better idea to have the big man on for the set piece, and then the delivery wasn't good. 17 minutes remaining. BBC Radio 5 Live, day 4 of Euro 2016. Spain have had lots and lots of the ball, as we knew they would, but they haven't been able to score against Petr Cech and the Czech Republic. Thiago floats a pass with his right foot to Ramos. Ramos, what a lovely turn from Iniesta. Gets away. Then Nolito can't control it on the edge of the area as he was trying to turn and get the shot away. Spain have it back. Left-hand side with Jordi Alba. Alba into Busquets. Busquets dinking one over the top for Alba. Headed away by Derrida. Iniesta's there again for Spain. Gives it to Busquets. Leaves it to Iniesta. That's not a good ball this time. Derrida intercepts, and Derrida knocks it out of play for a Spain throw. 0-0. And here comes the substitution. Lafata is coming on for Thomas Netsid. And my stopwatch tells me, Robbie, 15 minutes to go.
Yeah, he's worked hard. Netsid, he's got won a few knockdowns. Lafata coming on now. Just like for like, he'll play in that centre forward position. The Czech Republic can't get out at the minute. They just cannot get out. They can't whip a ball in behind for somebody to chase. It's wave after wave attack from Spain. Attack v defence really now.
Yeah.
Alistair, this last 15 minutes.
Should be an exciting lesson. Spain 0, Czech Republic 0. Republic of Ireland, Sweden. Full commentary to come at 5 o'clock. Here comes Spain again with David Silva. They're 50 yards from goal. And Ramos finds Iniesta. Iniesta just lets the ball run to Alba on the left-hand side. Czech Republic trying to keep their shape, focus, concentration. Iniesta just outside the area, rolls it to Busquets. Might fancy the shot here. Busquets dummies it with the right foot, overruns it, slides in to win the ball back. Nolito then gets it on the edge of the area. Nolito plays it wide right to Juan Fran. Cross comes in, overhead kick from Aduriz, and it's behind wide for the goal kick. That would have been some winner.
Oh, what a spectacular winner. That would have been Aduriz. The ball's on that right hand side. Juan Fran stands it up to the back post. Aduriz was offside actually. But he's come back. Overhead kick, spectacular. So high off the ground. He swings the left leg in the air first, then the right leg. Acrobatics, but wide.
Spain 0, Czech Republic 0. As I said right at the start of the game, Spain haven't lost a match at the Euros since June 2004. Played 12 since then. 1-9, drawn 3. And 2 of those draws turned into penalty shootout wins. Against Italy at Euro 2008 in the quarterfinals, and then Portugal at Euro 2012, both times going on to win the title. May well remain unbeaten after this game today, but it may not be the win. PK trying to find that ball through to Aduriz. It was decent. Hubnik missed it, but he couldn't control. It's behind for a goal kick. Countdown continues. 13 minutes to play, and the Czech Republic are holding on, but actually, Robbie, holding on. Petr Cech hasn't been as busy in the second half as he was in the first, has he?
No, he hasn't. There was a couple of chances, one from Morata. The best chance, Jordi Alba, if his first touch was better, he would have had an open goal really, but his first touch on his left foot, and then he just bounced off his knee the second touch. Better touch, he should have scored, but no real pressure on Petr Cech in the second half, as you rightly say, Alistair. But what will happen now with 30 minutes to go? Czech Republic will drop even deeper because they'll think, right, 0-0, what a point that'll be against the reigning champions. So you'll see now they'll just keep dropping and dropping to try and secure that 0-0.
Yeah, and we know Spain will keep going. They'll believe, they'll keep playing this way, knocking the ball around. Here's Ramos in the middle of the Czech Republic half. Again, the wind getting up and tugging at the back of his shirt. Nolito, lovely ball from Nolito to Alba inside the penalty area, down by the byline, tries to find Nolito again. The reader intercepts, corner for Spain.
Yeah, you would say with all the possession, all the creativity in the Spanish side, if Czech Republic conceded from a set piece, they'd be absolutely devastated.
Spain 0, Czech Republic 0. 12 minutes plus added time remaining. Thousands of Spanish fans behind Petr Cech's goal away to our left. Nolito's corner into the far post. Czech flying out with his left hand, gets something on it and palms it away. Here's Juan Fran over on the right, back to Ramos. Ramos's cross comes in. Aduriz with a header down and wide.
I think he would have given a free kick on Sivok. Was Aduriz coming in from Ramos's cross. He's all over the back of Sivok. The ref didn't give a free kick, he gave a goal kick. He's headed it wide. Good opportunity for Aduriz.
Spain 0, Czech Republic 0. What does this say for Spain's chances at Euro 2016 as they try to win the hat-trick of titles? Not incredibly damaging in terms of the group.
Got to bring somebody else on. Need pace. Why not bring Pedro or...
Yeah, Pedro. Vasquez. Lucas Vasquez of Real Madrid. It's a good point.
Give another option.
Ramos striding out of defence with the ball for Spain, and Czech Republic in their white shirts backing off, holding their defensive shape and saying, come on, give us everything you've got. We've managed to keep you out so far. Can they do it for the last 10-11 minutes? Probably a little bit more with added time, maybe 15 minutes to play. BBC Radio 5 Live. Spain 0, Czech Republic 0. Pedro's coming on very shortly. Good shout from Robbie Savage. That's why you're here. Iniesta on the ball in the penalty area, opening up for him, still going. Iniesta can't get the pass away, comes back to Silva. Silva to Nolito. Here's the chance. Oh, he couldn't get the shot away, Thiago. The tackle came in, and the Czech Republic survive again.
Oh, what a tackle! It was Plazil, on the left. He's a left winger. He got himself back into the left back position. What a tackle! Are Spain going to get that winner?
Oh, Spain 0, Czech Republic 0. Tension building. Piqué plays the ball back to Busquets. Slow, quick, slow. We're in the slow phase at the moment. Here's Thiago. Little dummy from him on the edge of the area. Silva's behind him, 30 yards from goal. Silva strokes the pass to Ramos, 35 yards out. Goes left to Alba. Nolito makes a little dummy run. Nolito gets the ball, turns, finds Busquets again. Czech Republic have everyone behind the ball. Piqué up to the edge of the area. Adura is trying to turn. Back to Thiago. Little step over. Silva can't get on the end of it, on the edge of the box. Ramos can't win the header against Lafata. Spain get it back again. Silva's taken a knock. He's picked himself up. 10 minutes to play. Still goalless in Toulouse. Czech Republic hanging on grimly at the moment. Ramos cross to Busquets. Pedro still waiting to come on for Spain. Back to Ramos. Still 35 yards from the Czech goal, and all the players just concertinaed in there, right in that sort of 20 yards of pitch. The ball goes behind for a goal kick, and Spain make their final change. And they're close, Robbie. They're close to doing it, the Czech Republic. This is what they came here for, didn't they? You could see right from the start it's the way they were going to do it.
Yes, Nolito coming off. Pedro come over to this left-hand side. Nolito's had an okay game, Didn't really get on the outside of his full-back, kept coming inside, looking for the link-up play. What Pedro will do, he'll offer more pace on this left-hand side, more dynamism.
That's the word, yeah. Dynamism, very good, yeah.
Thanks.
Ball lobbed forward by Sivok into the last 9 minutes of the 90. Gabri Selassie as the Czech Republic come forward on a rare foray, and then Jordi Alba's pushed off balance, but he really did go for a cartwheeling tumble just to make the point to the assistant referee, and he wins the free kick. So Pedro on the left-hand side, Silva over on the right, Adura is through the middle, Thiago on the ball, plays it to Silva. 8 minutes plus added time remaining. Spain 0, Czech Republic 0. We've had late goals already in the tournament. Opening night, Dimitri Payet with that wonderful left-footed curler into the top corner. Berezutski with that late header for Russia against England. Don't forget Thursday, by the way. 2 o'clock kickoff UK time. You probably already booked the day off work. England against Wales in Lens, to be followed by Northern Ireland against Ukraine in Lyon. Those games back-to-back. Ramos with a clever header away to Alba. Busquets has got to be careful. He almost lost it. Ramos clears upfield. Time ticking down here. 7 minutes plus added time. Spain 0, Czech Republic 0. Some brilliant last gasp defending from the Czech Republic. Some excellent saves from Petr Cech in the first half as well. They're about to make another change. Pedro's on the ball, not using his pace here, just dinks it short to Iniesta, gets a shove in the back from Rosicky. Pedro to Ramos. Iniesta wide to Alba. Alba to Pedro. On the left here is Alba, 40 yards from the Czech Republic goal. Iniesta picks up the pace a little bit and plays it to the right to Piqué. Piqué to Thiago, and now Juan Fran out on the right-hand side, and still the Czech Republic defence holds firm. Spain 0, Czech Republic 0. Busquets to Iniesta, 25 yards out, little scoop pass, chested down by Pedro, couldn't get the cross in, brilliant block. It's behind for a corner. It was Kadejabek, the right back, who was in there.
Yeah, great defending there. Pedro, got goal side of him. His first touches on his chest, but Kadejabek got back with a fantastic last-ditch challenge corner. Spain
6 minutes plus added time remaining. Spain 0, Czech Republic 0. Corner from Thiago with his right foot curling straight into the arms of Petr Cech. No good. So the substitute coming on for the Czech Republic is Josef Shural of Sparta Prague. He's an attacking midfielder, and we'll have to see who he's going to come on for. Gabri Selassie, meanwhile, on the right-hand side, he's had a very good game for the Czech Republic. Heads the ball forward. Alba is there, plays it back to De Gea, who's made one important save as he started for Spain today with his left foot. in this second half from Hubnik, and Fabregas with a really important goal line clearance as well. 5 minutes and counting plus added time. BBC Radio 5 Live, full commentary on Republic of Ireland, Sweden to come at 5 o'clock UK time. Alba wide to Pedro. Just think other big nations who might be concerned about Spain will be watching this game. Germany, France, seeing what they make of them. Haven't been able to break through as yet. Still time. Juan Fran on the right hand side, plays it to Silva, thought about the cross, kept it on his left foot. Juan Fran's onside, chips the cross into the area. Alba's running. Rosicky almost put it in the top corner of his own net. He miscued the clearance and he very nearly rifled it into the top corner. It's gone behind for a corner.
Rosicky is getting back there. He's trapped the run and then he's almost Schweinsteiger like from last night. Half volleyed it into the roof of the net into his own goal. It's come off his toe as the Czech Republic make a change, Alistair.
That would have been an absolute shocker if that rifled into the top corner. Gabri Selassie's coming off, as I just said, had a really good game for the Czech Republic. Let's not forget as well, they're missing a first choice centre back today in Marek Suki, and their star man from qualifying in Borek Dochkal. So it's an even better effort from them. 4 minutes plus added time to continue to try and hold out. Spain have taken the corner short. Thiago finds Iniesta. Cross in, headed away by Sivok. Really good, aggressive, powerful header away. And here's Juan Fran on the right-hand side for Spain. Cuts infield. Beats Plagil, who looks tired. Completely slices the pass. Rosicky gets an overhead kick on it to clear. Pedro lays it off to Iniesta. Corner of the area. Another curling cross. There it is! Gerard Piqué heads in for Spain and scores in the 87th minute of the game. The European champions finally break through. They've had chance after chance after chance in the game, and the Czech Republic's defence is finally broken. Spain 1, the Czech Republic 0.
They just couldn't see it. How could they? Piqué stayed up. The Juan Fran does so well on that right hand side. He keeps the play alive. The ball eventually gets switched out over to this left hand side. Iniesta gets the ball. He cuts back on his right. Piqué gets in between defenders and glances it into the far corner. Great delivery. All the pace on the ball from Iniesta. All Piqué's got to do is glance it. He does that past Petr Cech. I told you Spain had scored. Czech Republic do not keep clean sheets. 1-0 Spain.
Well, they almost did it, the Czech Republic. They got so close, conceding there in the 87th minute of the game, and now they've desperately got to try and do something about it to try and snatch a point. Gerard Piqué with the goal, and we still haven't had a 0-0 draw in Euro 2016 so far. David De Gea clears with his right foot. One end of the stadium away to our left has suddenly burst into life. That is all the red and yellow, and we have some rather sombre looking Czech fans away to our right, sat down in their seats.
It's the first time Sivok and Hubnik have probably not won a header. It was a great delivery from Iniesta. The pace on the cross. And Piqué could stay up there because
Hubnik was fouled there. Aduriz was trying to get through down the right hand side, and we have 90 seconds plus added time remaining. Spain lead the Czech Republic by 1-0, and as it stands, going top of the group alongside Croatia. Plagil with the right-footed ball wide to Kadejabek, the right back. Nodded out of play by Jordi Alba. Kadejabek gets ready to take the throw. Coming short for him is Derrida. Derrida can't get his ball down the line. Spain close him down. They'll be deadly on the break now. Thiago bringing it forward to his left-hand side here. He's got Aduriz. He's not going to use him just yet. Heading towards the last minute of normal time. Aduriz is going to hang on to the ball here. Clip a little pass in field to Andres Iniesta. And now Jordi Alba has it, and Spain will keep it for fun. It looks like they're going to start with a win. Spain 1, Czech Republic 0. They had to wait. They haven't been utterly convincing. But as ever, as we've seen them do in tournament football down the years with this great side, they kept playing the way they do. They trusted themselves that the chance would come. 3 minutes of added time to be played. Can the Czech Republic do anything about it? Derrida lays the ball off here. It's slotted down the right hand side, but it's going to go straight out for a goal kick.
Just goes to show how important, though, the clearance from Fabregas was at 0-0. You know, Spain were dominant, had all the possession, but then his clearance from underneath his crossbar when Kadejabek was going to tap it in at 0-0. So important, that clearance from Fabregas.
Gerard Piqué's 5th goal for Spain, his first ever in a major international tournament, and it's proved to be a very useful one indeed. Still plenty of discussion to be had about Spain. Mark Chapman in the hot seat soon after this game. 85058 on the text, at 5Live Sport on social media. What did you make of them? How far can they go? What have they got to do to improve? Iniesta waits to take a free kick. We're into added time, 2.5 minutes of it left. Czech Republic team have run and run and run. The body language just tells you, though, heads have dropped, shoulders drooped. They don't believe they're going to score. And Spain actually have only conceded 1 goal in their last 9 games in the European Championship. They really do not concede many, and 1 is enough when you play like that.
That was against Italy. Was it Di Natale?
Oh, he's all over it. Brilliant, Robbie. 2 minutes to go. Spain 1, Czech Republic 0. Petr Cech, brilliant in the first half, couldn't keep the Piqué header out. Long clearance to the edge of the area, could be a late chance here for the Czech Republic, but the ball has been poked out of play for a throw to them on the left hand side. Netsid, the big striker, is off now. Throw in down towards the byline. Piqué's missed his clearance here. Krejci plays it into the area. Derrida heads on. Ramos heads it away. And Thiago with a second clearance on the left foot volley upfield towards the halfway line. Hubnik, nice pass from the centre back, but Juanfran read it, got there first and waxed the ball into the stands. Spain 1, Czech Republic 0. 90 seconds to play. Another quick throw down the left hand side to Krejci. Krejci runs away from goal for the moment, then runs back towards the byline. Good ball to him, he kept it in. Might fall for Derrida, great save! David De Gea right at the end of the game, and then Plagil volleys wide. That is why he's in there. That's why Del Bosque's chosen him, and he was razor sharp to keep out the volley from Derrida. Straight at him, 2 fists on it. Good save.
Oh, what an opportunity there. You know, it was straight at De Gea, who's punched it away, but you're right, that's why he's the number 1 for Spain. Last ditched opportunity. Plazio done so well, took the quick throw and he stayed, on the goal line really, got the ball, worked it well, cut it back. Derrida fired it at De Gea. Top draw save.
Spain 1, Czech Republic 0. 30 seconds to play. The ball is with Petr Cech. He's got to get this moving quickly. Otherwise, Spain are going to start the defence, almost the double defence of their Euro crown, having won it in 2008 and 2012 with a win. Headed away, out for a Czech Republic throw. 20 seconds to go. Gerard Piqué's late header looks like it's going to win it. The right back, Kadejabek, wants to launch this throw in long. He better get on with it. Played back to him by Pavelka, the substitute, and the throw-in goes Spain's way, and I think that is going to be it. The referee has looked at his watch, and I think Spain are going to start Group D with a win. They are. Gerard Piqué with a header in the 87th minute. For so long, it didn't look like it was going to happen. They had so much of the ball, Spain, as they always do. They didn't necessarily convince going forward, but it was a quality cross from Andres Iniesta. Piqué put his head on it. Czech couldn't save it, and it means Spain start with a win. Robbie Savage.
Yeah, Spain deserved the win really, but go back to that, the important clearance from Fabregas under his own crossbar at 0-0. That allowed, Spain to get the winning goals. Iniesta with a fantastic ball. Piqué could stay up because there was no pressure at all, in defensive areas. Piqué stayed up and he's got the winning goal, deservedly so. Spain starts off with him, but not that impressive. Lack pace in the side, but it's a win.
Yeah, school report on Spain says could do better. School report on the Czech Republic says valiant effort. They just couldn't hold out in the end. The Spanish players move away to our left-hand side. The sunshine has come out in Toulouse, and they have snatched a late win with the Gerard Piqué header. So they sit atop Group D alongside Croatia, both on 3 points. It's finished here in Toulouse. Spain 1, Czech Republic 0. Here's Mark Chapman.